Well, hello everyone, it's Jimmy here today, and yep, you've guessed it, not iRacing, but in fact Grid 2. Now, excuse me, now I know that Grid 2 and the Grid series isn't really famous for its simulation, more for the arcadey feel, but regardless, I really very much enjoyed the first Grid. Put a lot of hours into it, just enjoyed the racing. It was just fun. The racing was just fun, which was difficult to find in the racing game when that was released. I think it was back in 2008 now, so quite a while ago. So when Grid 2 came out, I was straight on that. Went down the shops and got it on PC, but I'm playing it with with an Xbox controller. Basically, I thought about playing it on the wheel, but the way a Grid is, I think it just wouldn't work really. So I'm gonna basically play the first couple of minutes of it, the first couple of tutorial or so. We'll see where we go, and let you guys know what I think of it. If you enjoy it, I'll do some more videos. If not, I won't. But I just fancy doing a video of my opinions because, like I said, I enjoyed the first one, so I'm curious for the second. Sorry, I've got a bit of a croaky voice this morning. I was drinking it yesterday, so it happens when you have a drink. I've not really played with any settings, which is probably not very wise of me. So I'm not sure what kind of graphics it's going to be running. We'll find out in a minute, I guess. Looks alright so far. Looks like Spider-Man 2. No, okay. This seems like it's a bit similar to the first one, where you have the Viper. You do the kind of the starting race, the test race thing. I have no idea what any of the controls are. Literally, I'm jumping right into it at the moment, so excuse any terrible starts that you see or any just me just going backwards. Alright. Okay, so.
Okay, man. All the work we put in is about to pay off.
Well, it looks nice. Give it that.
We're sure to get noticed.
Okay, so I want to change you. You got an in-car view? Oh, that's disappointing. One of the things I liked about the first Grids was the in-car views. They were quite nice to look at. They were quite detailed, to be honest, at the time. A lot of people skipped over in-car views, most notably Gran Turismo 5, I think.
There's a spin out up ahead.
Another way. So yeah, the driving is pretty much how I remember it, being very loose and very drifty, very kind of emphasis on action, so to speak. There's not much kind of like, if you did this in the real corner Mustang, you just go straight into that right hand barrier there. Sounds alright, to be honest. Like, they're not terrible. I mean, I'm gonna keep comparing things to Gran Turismo because that's like the most recent console game that I played, racing game, and that's just sounds are terrible on that. But the physics beat it hands down. And this guy in this M3 is pretty rapid. I mean, we're going to be able to catch him as I put some famous gym Grid moves.
People are going crazy for this race.
Yes, they are. That's kind of convincing. Ah, come on. He's just going to have me. That's close. Still, second's awesome.
The buzz here is incredible, man. I couldn't keep track of the amount of camera phones focused on you. That
Camera phones. Pop culture. 100. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Look at all those views they have. I want some views. Okay, this seems a lot more kind of like story based. It reminds me a lot of the old TOCA races. Have you guys ever played TOCA Race Driver 1 or 2? 3 not so much. Patrick Callahan. So I assume the Scott Johnson guy is the American guy on the radio.
I told you that last race would spark some interest. You heard of Patrick Callahan? Well, he's the reason we're here today. He's got some big idea to set up a new world racing series that's gonna take the world by storm. His words. So today is a no-pressure tryout. Let's show him what you can
that
do.
camera flare. Michael Bay Productions right there.
Before you go full throttle.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Am I just going round or what? That's not much direction in this one.
Okay, after this this sweeping left embankment, you got a real nasty left-hander. Get over to the right. Look out for the brake marker boards. They will help you judge when to start slowing down.
I'll have you know that I'm an iRacing veteran, Scott, whatever your last name is, and I can do everything perfectly, so it's fine. And that is realistic braking if ever I've had it before.
Nicely done.
I don't know why I'm commenting on realism. Like, this game is, that's not the point of this game. It's just a fun game. It's a fun arcade game you can play with friends or, you know, play on your own. And it's not so serious. Like, you can put so much time into games like iRacing, and I have put so much time into that game, or sim, or whatever you want to bloody call it. Oh, that was a mistake and drift.
Nice throttle control and good counter.
Thank you. I didn't do any of that. But yeah, like I said, you can put so much time into practicing games like iRacing and just sitting there and putting in lap after lap and, you know, finding temps. This game's just about getting sideways as much as you can and not necessarily being as clean as games like iRacing promote. Sorry, Cone. Hitting the apex, yo.
Alright, full throttle now, coming onto the final straight.
The Mustang could do that. Damage is pretty mild. You hit like an inside cone, I've got the entirety of my front end gone.
Hey, that was seriously impressive. No doubt you'll be hearing from Patrick after that.
Patrick Dempsey.
If you want go back to your garage, that's cool. Otherwise,
Can I end the session? Sorry guys, you have to excuse my like terrible navigation of this game so far. So I'm maybe gonna play it like a half an hour or so and then I'll put it on so you can see what all the hubbub is about. That's not my uni accommodation, this.
And your performance in Chicago is the reason why you had a drive around the Indianapolis Speedway. Now
That's definitely a uni accommodation now.
my dream is to create a World Series of racing. Imagine the high-speed racers from the U.S., the technical guys from Europe, and the drift kings of Asia, all in one competition.
Everyone
to determine
from
the
Asia does
world's
drift.
greatest driver.
Or on grid.
First, we need a spark. We need a star, and that's where you come in. To get our name out,
Ravenworth.
with some of the USA's elite racing
Basically like your rival in the
US clubs
last
aboard,
series of
sign
Raven
some of
West.
their drivers, get their fans. Then we can start hosting
And
our
they have
own
that
events.
car livery. Sorry I'm talking over the guy who's
I just need some details. Then I'll get my
is
people
chatting,
across some
but
country.
basically he's just talking about how
Feeling
awesome I
about
am.
this? Let's make this happen.
What? Can I unconfirm that? Oh, I've got a keyboard, haven't I? Okay, well I've put all my information in now, just names, whatever, and this seems to be kind of like the race HUD, the kind of race selection HUD. It's like Google Chrome if you look at the top. So we'll do like a proper race, and then we'll end the recording there.
Race
But
events, the aim is to cross the finish line ahead of your competitors. You're going to need all of your driving skill to make your way through the pack and bring home the win.
I do wonder who they market this game to after they kind of explain what a race is. In a race, you should probably try and win. Yeah. I remember looking at my miles driven on grid 1, and it was just ridiculous. It's so many miles.
avoid the rock faces, grass banks, and ditches by the road. They could turn your car over if you crash.
Speaking from personal experience, I think that's definitely true.
See if you can get his fans on our side.
Harrison Carter. Harrison American. I'm not even using manual gears now, I'll probably change that in a minute. I've put it on like medium difficulty because I've got no idea what that first race was on. That Charger in front. Chargers are better than Mustangs in my opinion. Well, that Charger is anyway. Don't kill me, Ford fans of America and elsewhere. Actually,
Close to making the top
the Ford fans in Australia are a lot worse than they are in America. You'd be killed by the Australian fans.
That's third.
They've got no hyped up music in this. You just get like the tense music whenever you're in a race. Now to just deal with it. There's Harrison American, our foe for the race. Let's embarrass him. I don't want to beat them. I want to embarrass them. Where's that from? I mean, if anyone knows where that's from, please tell me, because that's going to bug me now. Ooh, bank! Okay. Yeah, this game's a lot more laid back, even though I nearly destroyed myself in that bank. Banks and I have a bad history, shall we say. This game sure looks pretty. Gotta give it that.
Jim, that's put you in the lead.
That's nice. Excuse me. They have that in the first grid. They'll call you by your name if they have the nickname. The name kind of programmed in, so he calls me Jim, which is cool. Okay, Jim. Thanks, Scott. Maybe we can be good friends. Oh god! That was a bit iffy. There's the finish, and I'm awesome. Look at that car, jeez, there must scratches on that. It's like me trying to take my car for a car wash.
One race, one win.
Oh no, that annoys me. No. When you put your name in and it's not the same as everyone else's name. Oh no. Okay, I'll have to deal with that, I think. Okay, not for the leaderboards. This is a game I don't play online just because it's not the racing on there is terrible. Okay, well, do I get allotted a certain amount of fans? Okay, so you win one downhill race in America and you're alright. That's cool. I'll take that.
Okay, Jim. Well, your performance has got another club interested. The
Ooh.
Transamerica Pacers. You'll need a Japanese-built vehicle to compete with them. So here's two to choose from.
Well, it's got to be the 300, isn't it? This car's sexy and I love this car. Yay!
You've got the option to take
Oh, there's a dog outside.
for a test drive.
Lewis Hamilton.
It's a good
Take my
way
dog
to
on the
get
grid
to know the
because
limits of the
I
car
can.
before you head into competition.
And it's totally fair to take an animal on the grid. It's not noisy or anything, is it?
Each time you advertise a sponsor on your car, they'll offer you an objective. Complete it and you'll make sure you reach a wider audience.
Basically just get fans. Is that it? Doesn't matter who I have at the moment, because they all pretty much give me the same thing. I think it does. Well, no fear, it just reminds me of being young and having terrible clothing, so I'm not going to have that. I'm going to go for Spax, because their name amuses me. Oh, okay, that looks horrible. We're going to also have Simpson, because we're an old-fashioned American person. And what else are we going to have? Let's have Motul, just so I know them. I am done with my sponsors. Okay, cool. I'll probably just cut to when I finish this, but sexy. Let's have a look at the deliveries. Okay, so that's basically that finished now. Mustang looking pretty badass. I went for just kind of like a Spitfire design type thing at the front. Is it Spitfire? Is it has the was it Hurricane? I forget the one that has the bitey thing at the front, but still it looks pretty cool. And I went for these really kind of I forget what you call these wheels. They're kind of like the flat dish wheel things, but they look really awesome. Remind me kind of like a Road Warrior style car, so I thought I'd have that. But yeah, guys, that's the start of Grid 2, including a bit of customization by me that you didn't see, which is fantastic. If you like the video, then let me know. I mean, I might do some more because I do enjoy this game anyway. So what's the point of not, playing and recording it? But let me know what you think. I mean, if any of you have played Grid before, and obviously have looked at this this game, or even just from this video. I know it's hard to kind of determine what the game feels like if you don't play it just watching it, but maybe you'll get an idea from my descriptions, and it might influence your own decision. So yeah, let me know, guys, and I will see you all later.